join issues with Wike because Wike is my friend. But Wike must know that he's a dictator. Wike must know that one person cannot be called a crowd. And Wike must know that a lot of governors in PDP are very sad with him. He remote controls the party, and he said that I made my brother the vice chairman of PDP Southeast. I fund the Southeast PDP from A to Z, and he has forgotten that he single-handedly made Secondus the PDP chairman. He has forgotten that he wanted to also impose one of his own as the minority leader in the House of Rep. He must know that there is nothing that happens in PDP without his authorization. He must know that he said that the PDP working committee members are beggars and the armed robbers and the bribe takers. He has called them all kinds of unprintable names.
To let Nigerians know and to hold Nigerians responsible that part of what is going on is because Nigerians have kept quiet to politicians who come up any day, any time to give reasons to why this happened and that happened, playing on the intelligence of Nigerians, which is quite unfortunate. I just heard what my friend David Umahi said, and I feel so disappointed in him. But you see, it's important for people to have the record straight and know those who are actually playing on the intelligence of Nigerians, who are telling us lies because of their selfish interest. The politics started in 1999. Alexei Kwame ran against Obasanjo, and then Obasanjo picked the ticket and won as the presidential candidate of PDP, and then Obasanjo again ran in 2003 and was re-elected, and he ran with Atiku Abubakar in 2007. It's very unfortunate for the kind of politics we play. My friend might said that PDP have been quite unfair to the Southeast, and now he believes that the people that will give them justice, who will treat them fairly, is the All Progressive Congress. As a student of history, or if you want to put the portrait, ask Umahi, when did he realize that PDP had been fair to the Southeast? Umahi was the chairman of the party. Umahi became the deputy governor. Umahi became the governor, even though when his boss, former Governor Dechi, opposed his candidature, people like the former Secretary of Government of Federation, Senator Payasayim, said no, let's give him the opportunity. So he won in 2015. And then he also won in 2019. Now, all this while, Umahi never knew that there was injustice meted out to the people of the Southeast. But again, he said in 2019 that they thought they should have given them the candidates to run or to have resumed to them. But as for who was the chairman of the PDP as regards to that zoning, who said that, look, the North should produce the candidates. And what was the reason behind it? The chairman was Deputy Senate President Senator Ike Ekwemadu, who was given the mandate with his team to find out what happened, how we lost 2015, and what was going to happen in 2019. And so we agreed that the North should, since Buhari was going to have a second tenure, knowing the politics we play in this country, that it will be difficult if it's Buhari as incumbent, if on the North let us allow the North to also take, so that it will be as if it is North versus North. So we'll be able to bring in our own votes to support the PDP presidential candidate. What was the grounds of Umahi? Umahi should tell Nigerians the truth. Umahi says he attends church, is of a good family background, which I cannot dispute about it. Now, the problem was that when Atiku chose P2B, Umahi became livid. Umahi said, look, why would Atiku choose Peter Obi? At least to show that there was no influence against the Southeast. PDP chose the Southeast person to be the vice presidential candidate. The APC did not choose VP from the Southeast. Now again, he has come to say, oh, that look, from his body language, from what he has seen, that at least, even if he's a vice presidential candidate, now you ask yourself a question. Umahi, are you talking about the presidency of Nigeria to go to Southeast? Or you are saying that, look, it will defines presidency, so that the whole world will know. Which means what you have done now, they are going to zone presidency to A, presidency to B, or presidency to South. In any case, Umahi is governor of Ebonyi State. We have governor of Enugu State. We have governor of Abia State. The Southeast should have been able to say, okay, look, we cannot continue to be in this party now that they don't want to zone presidency to us. So we're moving to APC, where we have seen that they are zoning the presidency to Southeast, which people would have said, okay, they are right. Remember, the condition that was given to PDP was given by the Ebonyi State House of Assembly. The governor of Ebonyi should be honest to tell Nigerians that we are all intelligent people. When you see what is going on, you know where it's coming from. He told me, and I spoke to him. I said, listen, PDP, we have to sit down. Presidency of Nigeria is not by you saying, I will be president. It has to do with everybody in the party sitting down and looking at the pros and cons. And say, okay, yes, we think that the Southeast should have it. That's what is done. It's not because you are interested, and therefore, he said, look, you will know. But if you watch, he said in his interview and even broadcast that he was leaving politics in 2023. So when is he going to fight to realize the injustice against the people of the Southeast? If at all. You have the Senate Minority Leader. You have, look at what his senator said today. Members of National Assembly, former governor of the state, said, look, we support that the presidency should come to the Southeast. And we believe in that. However, you cannot say, by giving a party a condition, if they don't zone it, then you leave. The party you are going to, have they zoned it to the Southeast? Now you cannot convince people that because the APC has zoned it to Southeast, so I cannot leave because I'm fighting for the people of Southeast. Ebonyi should know that we are too smart for this. Nobody is a dunce. Even even if you have a son or a daughter, and you tell him or her this, they'll say, look, Dad, I don't think you're making any point. With all due respect, the mistake was made in Nigeria is that a state that does not have a governor means that you are likely not to win that state. Umahi's defection will not have any effect on us. Why I'm even talking about it? Like I said, he has a right. The Constitution guarantees him freedom of association. If Umahi has said, look, I've left the party to where I think I have my friends who are there, nobody will even complain about it. But when he now said, because of the injustice. And that's why people are called harassment. You are telling lies. It's not true. Umahi, you have romance with APC for how many years now? Umahi, all of us know your role. We had a meeting with you virtually, the PDP governors. Look at the statement you made. You told us that, look, that the president is a personal friend, and which we know is not correct, and that you said you are going to give the president so percentage. And we said so. I said, how can a governor talk this way? He said that there was no voting in Ebonyi State, where you are allocating the votes to whoever you want to allocate the votes to. So Umahi is leaving. Yes, all of us. You naturally you want to say, if you attend today, you want to still have 11, 12. Nobody wants to reduce number. But whether that would demean or reduce our chances in the Southeast, totally no, it will not. Well, I am speaking because he has come to blackmail the PDP. That why he left the party is because of injustice. When did he recognize this injustice? He was the party chairman. He became a deputy governor. He became a governor. He became a governor again. Just now. Umahi recognized that there was injustice against APC. Let me tell you what our proverb is to tell you in my place. Which, please do not be offended if I say this. It may be crude, but it is important to illustrate this point. You know, in my place, when they say that, look, somebody, they accuse a man that he wants to sleep with his father's wife. He said no. That what happened was that the father's wife was naked and passed. Now, if your father's wife was naked and passed, your father's wife ought to be your mother. So, you went and grabbed your mother. You're only looking for excuses for long. You have already made up your mind to sleep with the father's wife. Not that she was naked. If she was naked, you looked the other way. And that was the case here. So, it is not true that because PDP has meted injustice against the Southeast, that is why Umahi said, Umahi spoke to me yesterday. Umahi has been speaking to me, and I've told him,